you think?
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I gotta say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Bradley. 13 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And Seattle shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got Levine. Grant is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Towns, and it's Watkins in at the point guard. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder.
That's his third person. The team's first.
Now DeRozan feeds it to Schroeder. Here's Bogdanovich. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Here's Watkins. Passes to Porzingis. Buries the easy one.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Warriors lead it. Roten dishes to Schroeder. Kicks it to Roten. He feeds it to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too, so nothing subtle about that one.
Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. From the wing, and it's blocked.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
No good from Grant.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. Shooter passes to Bogdanovich. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Grant with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Knocked loose. Here's Watkins. And he converts the layup. He's got 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Warriors call it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Bradley. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Roten. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Watkins. All sorts of time, and it's Seattle with another.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let him hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
Roten dishes to Bradley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Roten. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan sets the pick for Roten. Looking to end the drought. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
Looking at the game Roten has been having, he's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
The Magician, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Cassell. Here's Watkins. There's a screen. Grant the pass to Levine. Fires the 3, but they recover it. Here's Watkins. And the shot falls short this time. Warriors trail by 7. Bradley with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Roten dishes to Simmons, and that is good. Simmons got 9 points.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Cassell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Levine. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. He's got 8.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Roten. He's got 13. There's the pick. The wide open look here for DeRozan. They grab their own miss. Simmons. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Coleman's checked in for Seattle. Ellis.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Cassell out to the right wing. Coleman, the pass to Cassell. Watkins, DeRozan defending. Here's Watkins, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on DeRozan. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Seattle.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Seattle. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Simmons. He's got 10. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 12.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Ellis against Bradley. And the pass to Watkins. Seattle missing again. The Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Got that one up quick. 16 points for Avery Bradley.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
They set the pick. Here's Coleman, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Bradley after the basket by Seattle. Off the pick. Here's Gentry. Ellis with some nice D. Seattle leading by 7. And he gets the bucket. Ellis has got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Golden State. Such a wide open look. Caldwell-Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Seattle has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. They set the screen. Here's Watkins, and it's Seattle with another.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Warriors trail by 12. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
And so here is Golden State. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. And Bradley gets it to go.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Passes it to Coleman. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. To the paint. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Watkins. Bradley with some nice D.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And it's Schroeder missing. Seattle leading by 9.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Seattle leads by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Warriors trail by 9. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Jordan. Then it's the Magician. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Schroeder kicks to Simmons. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Simmons got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Towns. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard,
Yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Simmons kicks to Roten. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Tony Roten.
The first free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. And he can't hit the second.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Roten, no good.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's Towns. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Pass to Watkins. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Jordan the screen. Here's Roten. And the Warriors miss again.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The three-pointer, no good.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clock at 6. A good look from DeRozan. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Here's Watkins. Dishes it to Towns. Jordan with the rebound. Warriors trail by 16. And Simmons kicks to Roten to halt the run. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
And thank you for that, Doris. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Grant kicks to Levine. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Jordan. Porzingis passes to Towns. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Schroeder kicks to Simmons. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Watkins passes to Porzingis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And Seattle leads by 18.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Here's Roten. Gets to the corner and buries it.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. The dish to Levine. Pass to Porzingis. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Watkins. And another basket for Seattle.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Schroeder kicks to Simmons. Now here's Roten. Tight defense on him. Takes it from 10. Seattle grabs the miss. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The pass to Watkins. 5 on the clock. Shot is no good. The Warriors go the other way with it, and it's the Warriors on the break. Pull-up jumper. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt him. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Seattle leading by 17. Here's Levine. Passes it to Porzingis. He kicks it to Towns. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Coleman's checked in for Grant. And that one's good. Simmons got 11 points here in just the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors trail by 17. Schroeder passes to Simmons. There's the screen. DeRozan with it. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. That's good. And Seattle leads by 19.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
It's DeRozan with the drive. It's deflected.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And Seattle making a change here. Grant's checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. Now here's Roten. He dishes it to Simmons. Left block shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Seattle leading by 19. Here's Porzingis. To the inside. Towns. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Schroeder kicks to Roten. A three-pointer is right on target. Roten's got 20 points.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And there's the feed to Towns. Here's the three. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter, and the shot is good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Coleman's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Watkins passes to Levine. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Pass to Watkins. Rocket 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Seattle.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Towns. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in the rebound.
What a game we've seen here for the Magician. 25 points and 2 rejections. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Definitely, it's the blocks, the rebounds, you name it, he's done it.
Here's Watkins.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
That steal was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
Here's Levine. And the pass to Coleman. Here's Levine. Here's Towns. Off on that one. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked non-stop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D had all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Super. Future.